Mathews, DG of industry body COAI, to understand what they think of this deal. Here's what the experts are saying.
What was expected in the industry vis-a-vis increasing consolidation as a result of increasing financial pressures on companies, higher costs of spectrum, higher costs of implementing networks. So all of this means that only well-heeled companies will be able to raise the required resources. So clearly this was something that we had said would happen.
The structure of the industry has already been defined. This will be an oligopoly. I think the days of perfect competition in this industry are over. While I say that, there are still a lot of players in the market, at least 5 or 6, serious players who seem to be alive. And this number will further get consolidated is my own take, because no matter how big the Indian market is, room for 5, 6, 7 players is difficult.
It does pave the way for RComm to plug a couple of technical gaps that exist. Like out of some of the circles, the GSM gaps that exist, Aircel brings in that particular thing. And mind you, the utilization of some of the spectrum that Aircel has is still pending, which means they will have to spend on that. So as a combined entity, they'll still be strapped for cash, and the kind of loans that we are talking about, bankers willing to pay them with a 20-year kind of a timeline, all of that does seem to be a little bit of a heavy kind of a burden on the joint venture or the new entity that's created. It just paves the way for some clarity for RComm to start leveraging on the REL Geo network as and when that happens, or vice versa. But my sense is it's not going to make any material difference to the balance sheet in a very favorable way at this point in time.
Details have not been spelled out in the press release. That itself shows the concealment of the facts and the confusion having created at the new level itself. Merely by a statement by RComm saying that we are reducing our debt by 40% or to 20,000 crore, that itself is a confusing thing. Because now if you come on the tower, that means they are saying that they are reducing their debt by 22,000 crore.
Okay, now let's move on to market action. The Lal Street recovered in the last hour of